Hello guys and welcome to my guide for Duran as an archer. So Duran is a boss you're gonna get during your TET promotion on Pit of the Undying, and it has this mechanic where you are tested on how well you know your class, right? So I'm gonna help my archers out there. So Duran boss does a total of 5 CCs, okay? So he does 5 CCs. So he can do a stun, he can do a stiffen, he can do a knockdown, he can do a knockback, or he can do a float. Those are the 5 kind of CCs this boss can do. So you need to know what skills do those CCs, because you have to match the CC he does, and then you have to do the exact same CC to remove his buffs and then kill him very easily. If you can do the CC correctly, you can kill this boss in less than 20 seconds. If you could do the CC wrong, the boss gets a DP buff and an AP buff, can basically one-shot you, and then if you have to kill him through the DP buff, it will take you around maybe 4 minutes or so. So you can actually ignore the entire mechanic and then just like try and brute force it. But I'm going to show you how to do it the easy way. So what skills does what CC on Archer? I'm not going to tell you all the skills that do the CC. I'm going to tell you the ones I use and those that I feel are very easy to do. Okay, so let's start with the stun and stiffness. So stun and stiffness will be CCs that will be done on his right hand. Okay, so his right hand will only do a stun or a stiffness, so don't confuse yourself. So if you see it coming from this hand on this side, that will be either a stun or stiffness. That will help you a little bit. So on Archer, your stiffness, I really like using Gap in Darkness. I put it on a quick slot just to make it pretty easy. This is my stiffness key. I put it on 2, so this will be my stiffness. And if I want a stun, I swap to Pre-Awakening and I do Shift Q for Spear or Sylvia. This is your stun on Archer. Pretty quick, okay? Oops, sorry, not that one. Shift Q in Pre-Awakening is Spear of Sylvia. You can lock double tap so that you don't mess it up. Okay, you can lock double tap because I use double tap on quick slot. So that will be a stun. If you wanna do a knockdown, I use double tap for my knockdown, but keep in mind double tap has 2 hits. The first hit is a knockdown, the second hit is a the first hit is a knockback, the second hit is a knockdown. So if I want a knockback, I just do the first hit and then I cancel the second one. I don't do the second hit, because if you do the 2 hits on the boss, you're gonna mess up your combo. If you can even change the direction, so you can like just knock back the boss and then change the direction of the second hit to purposefully miss it if you don't want to cancel it with pride. Okay, that's the knockback, I mean. If you want the knockdown, you can still use the same skill but purposefully miss the first one, so miss the knockback and then do the knockdown. Okay, however, I don't use that one for the knockdown because there's an easier skill for knockdown, which is your Marked Bloom. Marked Bloom is a knockdown. Marked Bloom is a knockdown. So, stiffen, Gap in Darkness, stun, Spear of Sylvia, knockdown, Marked Bloom, knockback, double tap, but only the first part, and then there is float. Float, I use uproot, S and F, S and F. Your uproot is a float, S and F. I hope you guys have understood that. So let me now show you the boss, right? Another thing that like confuses a lot of people is like how to tell the CCs apart. So I'm going to like attempt the boss a couple of times to show you the kind of different types of CCs, like, and how they look like, right? Because if you don't know what CC is being applied to you, you won't know what skill to use, right? So this is how CCs look like. I'm going to explain each CC. I'll probably pause and then explain, maybe edit it somehow, but I'm hoping to give you guys a simple way of knowing the CCs, right? Just watch him and then watch the CC he does, okay? That is a knockback into a stun. Okay, so the first double tap and then cancel and then Spear of Sylvia. Boom. You see, and then you get a DPS phase where you can do all the DPS you have. If you have good gear, you can actually kill him during this phase. Okay, but I'm just gonna let it do again. Hope it does different CCs this time. That's a stun into a knockdown. So I can do Spear of Sylvia into Mark Bloom. Spear of Sylvia, then Mark Bloom. You see how easy that is? There it goes. Do the stun, please. That was a stiffen into a float. So a stiffen, we know, is Gaping Darkness into Uproot. Right? Uproot is your float. And Gaping Darkness is your stiffen. So let's see this one. So that's a knockback into a knockdown. Archer, that's pretty easy. Just do double tap. Easy peasy. Just do double tap. You do a knockback into a knockdown. Now, I resisted the first one, so I'm not sure. I believe it's either a stun into a knockdown. I actually guessed that. So that's the thing with, so if you have resists, sometimes it can resist the CC and you'll have to guess what CC the boss did. So if that happens, just try and guess and then you can find the correct combo. Stiffness into float, that's Gaping Darkness into Uproot. Boom, boom. So I'm gonna purposefully mess it up. So I'm gonna do maybe a knockdown. You see? So when you mess the combo, it gets a buff, a really, really, really big buff. And this buff, he does insane damage. If you mess up, dead. Yeah, it one-shots you. If you mess up the combo, you can still try and kill it without doing the mechanic, but it's gonna take a long time. It's gonna take a couple of minutes. Okay. So I have to keep that in mind. So let's just kill him now, like pretty quick. So watch his hands, and then watch your animation on your character as well. So that's a knockdown into a knockback into a knockdown. That's very easy. Just do double tap. Boom, boom, and you do, and then just wait for the other phase. If you have enough damage, you can just bust down the boss. Okay. So let's see what he does. He repeated the same thing. A knockback into a knockdown. That's pretty easy for Archer. Just do double tap. And then continue. I'm gonna let it do another one phase just so that you can see another combo. I'm just toying with him at this moment, at this time. So let's see what he does this time. That's a stun. A stun into a knockdown. That's a bit different. So Spear of Sylvia into Mark Bloom. Spear of Sylvia, Mark Bloom. See, it's pretty easy, guys. So you also get a couple of seconds to do it, so don't panic and press like the wrong skills. You have a couple of seconds before you get to kill it. So I hope that helped you guys, especially my Archer paper. I hope that helped you do this boss pretty. It's one of the easiest boss once you know your CCs, but it can be the hardest boss if you don't know your CC. It's basically a test on your class. So thanks guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. If you guys need any more guides on bosses in Pit of the Undying, so just tell me in the comment down below and I'll probably make one if I get those to fight. So thanks guys and see you in the next one.